Aloha, welcome to Cooking with Nuiman. Today we're going to try something unusual, something pesky. Today I got African snails. Now you might be asking yourself, Kavika, you can eat that. What you doing, Nuiman? Well, I was talking a story with a friend one time, and he's been having a lot of problems with these in his garden, like everyone here in the islands. And he said, oh, I wish you could eat those snails. So it made me start thinking, those come from Africa. I wonder if they eat them somewhere. So I looked it up. Turns out they're a delicacy. They eat them in quite a few places in the world. Now, I'm not going to go around suggesting anybody try this, because for sure you got to be careful. They can carry several parasites. Rat lungworm, also a parasite that can cause meningitis. But I did some research, and everything that these guys carry can be killed with heat. So I'm going to boil these, which will be way past the temperature necessary for killing the parasites. And I'm going to boil them a long time, because usually any musculus I've cooked before kind of chewy, and the longer you cook them, the softer they get. So I'm going to boil them, then I'm going to gut them out, then I'm going to humble the guts, cook them again. Should be pretty safe by then. Well, all right, let's get going. Let's get on these. Let's go through the steps. First things first, these filthy creatures got to be washed. The highly invasive African snail, devouring everything in their path. Gardener in Hawaii's worst nightmare. But is it tasty? So the first thing I did with these African snails is I collected them, and I put them in a box, and I fed them for about a week. That way to try and clean out their system in case they ate any poison from someone's yard or some rat poop or whatever. And so that helped kind of clean out their insides a little bit, so reduce the risk of various things as well. Little creatures in the box. Step one, wash your snail. Wear gloves. Water's starting to boil, so go ahead and put these guys in there. You guys ready? Oh no, I promise I won't try to eat your collar again, I promise. No. You guys, goodbye. Punishment for your crime, boiled. Alright, now generally you boil bad water for about 4 minutes is safe to drink. So I figure I'm gonna boil these guys half hour, maybe longer. They should be plenty safe. So we'll let these guys go for a while, and then we'll come check on them when they're cold. They're about 15 minutes in, they've been boiling, and now they're all starting to float at the top. We got a good rolling boil this whole time. We're gonna keep that going a little bit longer. And then when they're powered with that, we'll rinse them, clean them again, and find another way to cook them. Well, I got a little sidetracked, so they got cooked a little longer than planned, but that's all right. I'd rather them be more cooked than less. So move some things out of the way and just pull these guys out. Gonna have to let them cool a bit, so I can pull it. Oh, let's see if we can get this without. There we go. Ah, that's all right. Just one. All right. Now we'll let them cool, and we'll hammer the guts. And run some cold water over these, speed the process up a little bit more. Rinse them off. And I'm just going to use a fork to pull the meat out. Throw the meat in the pot, get rid of the guts, and start cooking them up with some kind of seasoning. All right, 13 snails of various sizes, and that's about how much meat we get. So now we'll season these up and cook them some more. All right, well, in my opinion, if you season up cardboard good enough, you can eat them and make them pretty good. So we're gonna do two different ways. We're gonna cook some up with some stuff and make it taste sono. And then I'm gonna take one and cook them up real plain. Just a little oil so it doesn't stick to the pan. And I'll sprinkle a little bit of salt to bring out whatever kind of flavor it may or may not get. Probably too much salt, but that's all right. We'll just move this around a little bit. And real simple, real plain. That'll tell me exactly what this flavor is within reason. Turn that down a little bit. All right. Get it fried up. And we'll do our next pot with a little more seasoning. So this pot, I'm going to start off with some chopped up garlic. I love garlic, so I'm going to put plenty of garlic. Give that a little bit of a stir. Go ahead and give a little squirt of some avocado oil. Couple sprinkles of salt. A little bit of black pepper, or a lot. And a dash of cayenne. A lot of the traditional ways I've seen this cooked, they put a lot of chilies mixed with it. Going to keep this a little bit simple. Turn it around in there a little bit. Let the heat do its thing. I'm going to go with a little Mari. Basically show you this is not made with wheat. Oh, that smells, oh no. Now that it's just about pow, throw in some green onion. Stir in the sauce. Stuff already boiled for an hour, so don't really need to cook that long. You can just heat them up basically. Just enough so the garlic starts to cook. The flavors get inside the meat a little bit. Maybe we'll cook that a little bit longer, and then it'll be time to sample. Well, here we go. This is the one, just salt, a little oil, real plain. Wow, that's good. You know, I had plans of pretending like it was gross and I was gonna throw up. But as soon as I got that in my mouth, it was too good to fake. That's better than apple snails. So now, we've got the ones cooked up. The seasoning. Here we go. That's good. Did a good job soaking in the flavors. Chewy as I'd expect. But the snail itself has a nice flavor. With that garlic and everything. Green onion. It was a little bit more moist. The first one got fried in oil, so it had a little bit of a crisp on the outside, but wow. I see why they love it so much. I would have thought something has been such a problem. It tastes so good. Well, I might just start collecting these on a regular basis. Main thing, you cook them good. Like I said, carry a lot of parasites, but so do pigs. How many of you guys eat those every day? This one. Big hole. I still want to clean it out, being that I'm in an urban area. I'm going to want to grab one that had snail bait inside its guts or something, cook all that up. Winner, winner. Yee! All right.